Loud Talkers. On this channel, we call out narcissists, expose manipulators, and break down their lies. Let's get into it.
Hey, baby girl.
Hey.
Listen, just notice you safe over here, okay?
Okay.
I ain't letting them attack you like they do on the other side. I'll block all them hoes. Just know that.
Okay. Good.
But let me tell you something. How many subscribers you have on your page? 11,000?
Yes.
We gonna teach you. Are you monetized right now?
Yes, I am. Yes.
So then guess what, Ciara? Go live every damn day. You hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Go live every day, even if it's nothing to say. Because let me tell you something. Them haters gonna come. Listen to me when I say this, okay? Everybody in the audience is saying hello. Them haters are gonna come. Use them like you know who used the pictures of his kids. Do you understand what I'm saying? Use them haters.
Yeah.
Go on there and talk about how bright the damn sun is. They gonna come, they gonna cuss you out and get paid off that shit. You hear me? We gonna learn to make money. You got 11,000 followers. Come on there and talk about the sun is so shining bright. You understand what I'm saying? People saying make money off their ass. Make money off them damn haters. Then they gonna stop coming over there and cussing you out. But while they doing it, make money. Go listen. I know you work and I know you got kids and I know you cook. Do cooking with your kids or whatever. Let them jokers put anything they want in the comments and make money off of them. Do you hear me?
Just don't pay no attention. Yeah.
Respond back to them, right? Respond back to them in the thing. If I had 11,000 followers, I'd do that too. I don't have no 11,000 followers, so these little small $2 I'm making over here don't mean shit. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
But get your $10,000 a month, like Toya do. Toya let them come over there and call her all types of names and stuff so she can get money. So what you do is, Ciara, when they come over there and say, you lie, you this, say, okay, well, have a great day. You understand what I'm saying? Make money off of them. Come live every day. Even if it's just to say, hey, y'all, use them. They following you for a reason. Use them. And I don't mean it like, use your followers. What I'm saying, somebody put in the comments that you have more haters watching you than you do. They said, I think it's something like they're Robert supporters that's watching you.
I noticed that. I'm like, it was.
Well, then use their asses.
People that's hate.
Then guess what?
I was like, where do y'all come from?
No, next time you need to say, okay, ching ching. I do a question and answer every day. What y'all want to know? The thing about it is, Ciara, you've been with this man for 10 years. You know him more than any of these people out here on this internet. Do you hear me?
Exactly.
You know this man better than anybody out here on this internet.
Well, total, I've been knowing him for 20 years. Yeah.
That's right. That's right. You know what? That is right. You've been knowing this man for 20 freaking years. You think these people that just jumped on this bandwagon really, really, really know him?
Yeah.
Somebody said, Ciara, just say anything to get under their skin. Yeah, that's what you should do. You know what? When they start coming at you all side-eyed, calling you a liar and this, that, and the other, just say something like, well, you know what? Say what you want to say. I lived it. So I know what I went through. I lived it.
I know that the man is crazy. I've tried. I'm not trying anymore. I've tried all I can try.
Yeah, I wouldn't try it no more. I wouldn't try no more. And you know what, Ciara? Let me just tell you this. I'm going to be serious with you. I know you want a co-parenting relationship for your daughter, and I know you want it more so for your daughter than for yourself. I know that, okay? But unfortunately, he is a narcissist, manipulator, and a very heavy gaslighter. You can tell it all through the text message. He knew you was going to share those text messages, and that's why he responded the way he responded. He knew it. Okay. So, I mean, the thing about it is, if you need a manager, I would definitely be your manager. And I'm going to tell you, do not go on Joffy's live. Fuck Joffy. Who the fuck is he? Don't go on Joffy live. Do not go on.
Because I noticed he been on my posts a lot. Yeah.
He is Team Robert. Okay. He deep throats Robert. He dreams about Robert in his sleep. Do not go on his live. He do not have you, Briana, or anybody that does not support Robert's best interest. Let him stay over there and do what he do. And that is be a man all up in women business, female type business. Robert shouldn't even be in female. Robert should have shut this down long time ago, because that's what a real man would have done. They would have shut this down long time ago and said, you know what? Right or wrong, whether he feel like Briana was right or wrong, he still would have deaded it and not wanted to continue it on the internet.
I agree.
Real men let their words, their actions speak louder than their words. You understand what I'm saying? Yep. Women, we mouthy as women. We say stuff. You know what I mean? We are attention seekers. That's what women are. You know, we gonna pop our shit. Men don't pop their shit, Ciara. You understand what I'm saying?
I agree.
He in here trying to want someone to validate him, make him think like he is freaking king.
Exactly, because he told my mother, he told her 3 days ago, he was like, well, talk to your daughter and tell her if she clears my name and all this stuff are gonna start going right with her in life. And I looked to my mom and I got emotional, and she already know what I went through with him. And I said, how can he tell me to take away something that I went through?
Why did your mother talk to him?
My mom, she's a positive side of person. So he just called her a minute ago and woke her up out of her sleep.
To say
and was telling her, oh, Ciara is posting my messages, what we was talking about online, and can you talk to her, please? I'm like,
and what your mama supposed to spank you? That's what I think. That they think that people are not grown around here. He texts my husband, you know what I'm saying, telling him to get me offline or some bullshit. Like, who do they think they are? Do they think that these people are supposed to lay us across their lap?
That's what my mom said. She said, what are you supposed to, like, he want me to whoop you or something?
Well, did your mama tell him that though?
Yeah, she told him. She said, I told Robert, don't call me no more. I'm trying to sleep. Like, I don't want to hear this. Like, that's what she told him.
Well, let me tell you this. Let me tell you something, Ciara. Trust me on this one, okay? If somebody wants you to come on a panel and speak from now on, because you are Robert's baby, you are LaTruth's, one of his baby mamas, his first baby mama, okay? You do not open your mouth, except for to me, and I'm just kidding, but you do not open your mouth to talk to anybody, especially a Robert supporter, without them paying you. Do you hear me? You get paid. If you tell Joffy ass, if he wants you on that panel, pay you $1,500. $1,500 minimum. Minimum. And have it to you before you even get on that panel.
Yeah, he want me to come on there.
And then you tell him what questions he is to ask you and what question he is not to ask you. Damn them people. You the baby mom. Let me tell you something. You know R. Kelly wife or ex-wife now.
Yeah.
Andrea, whatever her name was. She said, I'm keeping his name because I'm gonna get paid off this name. You want to know why? Because if she do a video documentary or this, that, and the other, even though they ain't together no more, she is getting paid. Do you hear me?
So regardless, she getting paid.
She getting paid. You are his first baby mama. Capitalize off of it. Them fools want to come over there and call you all types of names, call you slow, this, that, and the other. Well, let them hoes pay you then. You hear me?
I know, right?
So the next time Joffy say, oh, are we gonna have a conversation? Say, how much am I making? And set a price. And if 15, if you don't think that 2,500, whatever, if he wants you to talk on his panel about anything dealing with RH, make him pay you for real.
Okay, I agree with you because he stays up under my comments. Like,
well, that's because he wants to manipulate you like he thinks that Robert can. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah,
that's what he's trying to do, manipulate you. See, what they'll do is they'll have you come over there and try to change the whole narrative and say, well, wasn't he a good daddy before Briana came along? Because that's what he put in the text. That we was great co-parents before Briana came along. He wants you to say, yeah, everything was fine.
Yeah. I noticed that when he texts me that. Yeah.
Now let me ask you a question. when, and you don't have to answer, you could definitely tell me you don't want to. When him and Briana came along, were you and him still messing around?
We were.
And I thought so. You want to know why I thought so? Because it was no way that you and Briana should have bumped heads if y'all wasn't still, you know what I mean, doing your thing or whatever. They just tried to make it seem like you was just jealous of Briana. Yeah, you jealous if y'all still sleeping with each other. No, but if y'all ain't still sleeping with each other, it ain't nothing for you to be jealous of.
Exactly. We weren't together, but we were still messing around with each other. And how I found out about Briana, my sister, she's passed away now, but my sister called me and was like, Robert online with another girl FaceTiming? And I said, what? So I went on Facebook and I seen it. And I'm calling him, I'm texting him, and he was like, what do you want? I'm like, who is this girl you talking to? You were just over my house a day ago. Like,
wow.
So it was a big confusion. Like, he don't tell that part.
Yeah, because he tell the part. He make it seem like you cheated on. He walked in the house, saw you cheating, and then just left you and never looked back.
That is a total lie. That is a total lie. Now, I used to catch him cheating. I caught him several times.
Yeah, he just flipped the whole script, try to make it seem like, I caught her cheating and that was it. But that's how narcissists are, because he's going to go around now and try to say Briana committed adultery on him. Watch.
And I know she had, because she was too in love with him.
Yeah. And she ain't even that type of girl. Briana is like she's like a loyal type person. Once she get with you, she with you. You know what I'm saying?
And that me and her talked about that. That's a Cancer. We just Cancer. So we like that.
Yeah.
We like,
But the thing about it is, he thinks that you're not going to speak out, like say anything. That's why he said all that type of stuff. He can say that on his big platform because he feels like, my platform's bigger. They're going to believe me before they believe her. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Before, he have always told me like, she don't know the internet. She don't know how to work it. She don't know how to do this. So yeah, he have always said that to me.
He said it about you or about Briana?
About me. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That I don't know.
You don't know how to work the internet?
Yeah. Yeah, he'll tell that to me.
Girl, you're going to have to learn how to work the internet and capitalize. If his sister LaToya can make 10 grand off the internet, then Ciara, you should be making 10 grand a month off the freaking internet too.
Oh, that's how she moves.
Matter of fact, you know what hey, you know what, Ciara? I'm going to say something funny, but you know what you should do? You see how your name, you got, y'all know I'm about to be messy. You know how you got Ciara Watkins. I will put LaTruth's baby mama. Make your money, girl. LaTruth's baby mama. make them real mad. You want to make some money, you gonna get cussed out. Nah, no doubt you gonna get cussed out. But guess what? He may have the word LaTruth patent, but he don't have LaTruth's baby mama. That's what I would say. LaTruth's baby mama. Make your money. Make your baby her child support money every damn month. Somebody said he gonna be pissed. Hey, Ciara, I would definitely change it. LaTruth's first baby mama. Baby mama number one. Look, that's what you do. LaTruth's baby mama number one. I thought about it.
I said, since I agree with you on that. I agree with you on that.
Yep, piss him off. He don't want to take care of his child. And
I agree with you on that because if he ain't gonna give it to me voluntarily, I just go
get it how you can. You exactly. You and Ciara, get it how you can.
Hello.
Yeah, can you hear me? Ciara, can you hear me? Oh, okay. It must be something going on. Somebody probably freaking reporting this like a
exactly. I agree with you on that. I agree with you. Yes, I can hear you.
QC said, and get that name copyright.
I can. Yes.
It must be a delay.
Somebody, I see that. I said somebody said get it copyrighted.
Yes.
No, that's funny.
First baby mama. No, but seriously, if he's not gonna help you take care of Desharia, you need to get it how you can.
You know what? I agree
You know what I
with you
mean?
on that.
Yeah.
I agree.
How are you coming to nursing school?
Oh, it's going good. It's going good so far. It's going
How much
good.
longer do you have? I know you're doing phlebotomist right now, right?
Yes. I only got a year. I got a year left.
Okay. Well, stick with it. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna pay off. But until then, until you finish school, girl, change your name. Put LaTruth's first baby mama or LaTruth baby mama. You are. It ain't like you lying. You know what I'm saying? You are his baby mama.
Yeah.
And I would put that and let them haters get mad, say what they want to say. But girl, somebody said in 3, 2, 1. He would hate me.
Y'all are
I tell
acting.
you.
Y'all are
He would
acting
hate
up and
me.
he's coming.
He would say, man, he would, you know what, and tell him that you gonna keep it up there until he goes to court and put himself on child support. And if he don't want to put himself on child support, you ain't removing it.
Exactly. He wouldn't. You know what? When I try to file for child support or whatnot, he told me that no white man is going to tell him to pay child support. That's what he told me.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's when you filed or when you told him you was gonna file?
That's when I filed, and that was around the time him and Briana met, and so they went to court. Well, he went to court. She was there with him, and somehow they paid all this money. He paid all this money to the attorney. Somehow they got it dropped. He had me sign these papers. I don't even know what I signed to this day. I don't know what I signed. And it basically was saying I cannot put him on child support.
Wow. Well, but don't worry about what that paper said, because you can always go back. You know what I'm saying? It may not even be filed correctly. You know what I'm saying? I would still call child support office and find out what you can do to get money from him. He think ain't no white man gonna put him on child support. When they suspend his license and take his passport from him, he'll pay child support.
I forgot they do.
Did he help buy Desharia any clothes for school?
No.
Not one thing. Like he didn't even send money or nothing. Like not even for a backpack.
No, I'm going to tell you, the only thing he sent was for her late fees for back to school, her lunch late fees that she had to pay for $200. And the only reason why he paid that, my mom called him and we was at the school and she was like, hey, Robert, your daughter need her bill paid up here. She need $200. He gave my mama no hesitation. He said, yes, ma'am, I'm sending it now. With no hesitation.
I mean, she shouldn't have to do that, but why your mother can't get him to pay child support?
I don't know. Like, he listens to my mom, but he gives Desharia and me a hard time.
So him and Desharia do talk though?
Yes. When she talks to him, it's basically the reason why she really don't like talking to her dad, because like she said her dad always make the conversation about himself when she's trying to express how she feel, you know what I'm saying? And he always make it about himself. So she says she really don't like conversating with him.
I can see him trying to make it about himself too. And then he want to come back and try to say that y'all bitter baby mamas and all that stuff.
I'm never bitter. He know where I live at. He know my number. He know my Facebook. He know he know everything. So he have all the opportunity to come to see Desharia.
Do he at least try to text her and stuff?
Yes. Now she says her and her dad do be texting. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So maybe that's it. Maybe that's his. But he went online the other day and said he have 2 bitter baby mamas and y'all won't let him see his children.
That is not true. I would never keep none of my kids' dads away from their kids. Like every one of my kids' dads know where I live at. Like the door is always open for them. I would never do that because I never had that in my life. So I want that door to be open for my kids that have their dads.
If Robert wanted to get back with you, would you get back with him?
Oh, hell, excuse my language. No.
Now, but before Briana, you would have though, right?
No.
But
No.
y'all was still doing the do.
Yeah, it was just that. That's all it was.
Just something to do, something familiar. Just something familiar.
Exactly. That's what it was. I was just familiar with him. That's all it was. It was nothing. Because I remember one time we got done and he was like, "Oh, you ain't gonna cook me no breakfast." I was like, "No, that's not what this is. Like, this ain't no going to." It is what it is.
That joker said, "You ain't gonna cook. I mean, you ain't gonna cook me no. I just gave you this good pea, and you ain't gonna. You look. I just gave you this good eggplant, and you ain't gonna cook me no breakfast."
No, it is what it is.
I bet
it's time to get up.
Was he when you guys was with each other for 10 years? Did he was he like gaslighting and being a manipulator then to you, or do you think this is something new?
See, back then, people gotta understand. I was young because I started dating him when I turned 16. So back then, I just thought
telling people you was 18.
No, I was not 18. I was sitting. When my mom heard that, she was like, "That is a lie," because she actually was going to press charges on Robert, and I begged my mama not to because I told her it was consensual. Like I agreed to have sex with him or whatnot, because she was really about to press charges on him, and he begged my mama not to.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Now, how old was your baby when y'all met?
And she didn't want to mess up his life, you know.
Mm-hmm. How old was your
She was one.
Baby?
Mm-hmm. She was one.
So now I heard 4 months, I heard 4 years, and now I'm hearing 1.
How old is what?
How old was your baby when you and Robert met? Didn't you have a baby when you and Robert met?
She was 1 year old. My oldest daughter, she was 1. Mm-hmm.
Oh, she was 1. Okay.
Yes, I had her when I was 15.
Oh, okay. Let me ask you something. Since you've been knowing this man for 20
years. Yeah, she was 1. Yeah.
Okay, I think it's a delay somewhere. Mm-hmm. But since you've been knowing this man for 20 years now, right? First of all, how old are you, Ciara? Are you 35 or 36?
I'm 36. I just turned 36. Mm-hmm.
You just turned 36. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Since you've been knowing this man for 20 years, do you think that he's ever going to allow Briana to live in peace and move past this?
No, he's not. He's not. he gonna always hold a resentment toward her regardless. Like, cause he gonna always hold a resentment toward her.
You see him in the comments. He don't scare you no more, do he?
No, he's saying my daughter was 3 years old. No, she was not.
Robert, why you lying? You don't think she know? Robert, you don't think she know how old her own daughter was?
My mom can speak on this. Like this man is telling a lie.
4. Hey, Robert, you remember you did a live and said she was 4.
Mm-hmm.
Like, which one is it? Robert, you said she was 4. Did you forget? But you ain't. You're not scared of him, are you, though, Ciara?
I'm not.
That's good, because I know sometimes it can be intimidating, but let me tell you how you get to people like this. You have to show strength, baby. You cannot be scared of these mofos. You got to give it to them, no chaser. Do you hear me?
Exactly.
He said you failed the 12th grade, and I had to tutor her the second time for her graduate. What they got to do with the price in China?
I never failed no 12th grade. I had got my high school diploma. So what is he talking about? I wish my mom was up, like she could speak on it.
Is he saying your daughter failed 12th grade or you?
He's talking about me.
But why he messing with a 12th grader anyway? And he 20. He college age. And he should be. He should already. Actually, he was 23, so he should have already been out of college. And he talking to a 12th grader. So
he started talking
to us like you was talking to a 12th grader. Was you in the 12th grade when he met you?
No, I was in 10th.
She was in the 10th, Robert. Stop lying.
Yeah.
She was in the 10th and you knew it.
He used to come and pick me up from school.
Did he bring you lunch?
No, he used to come and pick me up from school, and I go to his house a little bit before I go home.
Oh,
yeah.
It's okay, but like I said, you can't be these people guys like this. You have to talk them straight on. And I noticed in the text message that you were handling him correctly. You was talking to him straight up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's how you have to handle them. You know what I mean? Don't let them just get the betterment of you. Talk to them straight freaking up. And I like the way you didn't back down. You said, I didn't lie about anything and I'm not taking back anything that I said.
Exactly. Now, before, like years ago, if y'all would have called me back years ago, I used to shut down when he used to talk to me and stuff like that. But I have learned to like stand up against him because I told him he's not doing that. Like,
what's the 13th grade? I never heard of that, but let me tell you something. Another thing, Ciara, don't let anybody shame you about your past. Listen, I dropped out of high school in the 12th grade. You hear me?
Yeah.
And look at me today. So don't let nobody ever shame you about your past. You had a baby when you was 15. Say it loud and proud. Do you hear me?
Yeah.
Loud and proud. Don't let nothing about your past. Don't let no one shame you or make you feel bad about it or anything. We all take steps to get where we need to go.
Exactly. Like people saying in the comments, he trying to belittle me. That's all it is. He's trying to make me be quiet.
Yep, he's trying to make you he's trying to embarrass you, but don't do it. And don't let his supporters do that to you either. Girl, make money off them. The next time they come out their mouth, they call you potato head, ugly, whatever. They call me, listen, you know they call me names, girl. All kind of names. Listen, don't you worry about it. You got 11,000 followers. Make money off of them. You know how they say take lemons and make lemonade?
Yes.
Take lemons and make lemonade. They want to say something, have them come over to your panel. Don't you go to nobody's panel unless they are paying you. Jockey want to talk to you, make them pay you. Make them pay you.
Okay.
Yeah. She lied about everything and she has 5 baby daddies. So, and only speaks on me. I'm the one who support her. Make sure you change your name to LaTruth's baby mama.
I am. Since he want to talk junk tonight, we're gonna do that tonight.
Yep, change it. LaTruth's baby mama, and you cannot get in no trouble because LaTruth by itself is patent, but not Miss LaTruth, not Lil LaTruth, Big LaTruth. You gonna say LaTruth's baby mama. That's what you're gonna name that LaTruth's baby mama, or either LaTruth's first baby mama, however you want to do it, and make money off him since he don't want to financially provide for his child. He said, I'm the only one who supports my child in that house. I paid all her bills and kept her from being evicted.
That's a lie.
The thing about it is he can go over to his side and tell them that, and they'll believe it. They'll be like, I believe you, King. I believe you, King.
This man is lying so bad.
About me. Well, then she gonna get to making money. You can't get traffic unless you talk about me, Nate. Well, then I guess it's all good. Then the other side talk about Briana. I'm gonna talk about you. You call them off of Briana, and then I stop talking about you. How about that? And you know what, Ciara, when they say you can't make money until you mention him, then mention him because you need to make money, right?
Yeah.
You need to make money, right?
Look, mention him. You see what he just said? He said, let her put her name in my name and watch how fast her page gets taken down.
He's not going to take your page down. Don't mention his name. Just say my baby daddy. Put my 15-year-old baby daddy, okay? My 15-year-old baby daddy. That's what you put. See, two can play that game, and don't let him threaten you with no lawsuit or none of that because he can't sue you for speaking. You know what I'm saying? This is America, and I think a lot of people forget that this is America. We fought for the right. You know what I'm saying? Our First Amendment right is a freedom of speech, so we fought for that. And because of that, don't let them shut you up. If he say you can't make money unless you mention him, but don't just indirectly mention him. You understand what I'm saying? So just say my first baby daddy. Listen, Facebook can't take, not first baby daddy, you know what I'm saying, my 15, Desharia's dad. Just say Desharia dad. Listen, the whole world know who you talking about.
Yeah,
you
that's my daughter.
Saying? Desharia dad. Desharia's dad. Don't say Robert. Don't say LaTruth. See, I can say it. He can't get my page taken down. He's already tried a million times. Even the one he struck 30 times still up. Even the one he struck 30. And see, and let me tell you why, Ciara. See, I'm not trying to get paid off of that page. You understand what I'm saying? So it's still up. So I'm still gonna say whatever I want to say. But this ain't about me. This ain't about me. She already has a cease and desist. No, she don't. Do you have a cease and desist?
No.
Thank you, because I was going to say a cease and desist is not a cease and desist don't last forever. It's always up into something. So up into your court date. You understand what I'm saying? Up into your trial. You can't just put a cease and desist on somebody. The cease and desist expires. You understand what I'm saying? So even if he did have a cease and desist on you, it's before y'all go to court, before this or before that. So, and anybody can write a cease and desist. I can write a cease and desist right now if I wanted to.
Well, so I need to ask him, when did he send it out? Because I didn't know nothing about this.
He says that to try to scare you, Ciara. And see, this is what I'm trying to say.
I didn't know nothing about
here on this panel, you don't have to be scared. And see, and we're going to teach you how to not be scared on your panel. Make money off them jokers. He cannot, let me tell you something. He cannot stop you from talking ever in your life. So don't even let him scare you into thinking that, because some people, especially very much so narcissists, they will try to scare you. They try to put fear in you and try to make you think if you do this. That's why he keep on sending Briana all those threatening messages through the parenting app, trying to scare her, because he wants her to take all these videos down, because he's embarrassed because he got caught slipping and he didn't know that she was recording. He didn't want the world to know how he really talked behind closed doors.
I agree because he's a different person. Yeah,
absolutely. And we've seen it. The whole world have seen it. Only his, several hundred people over here on the YouTube streets, these are the only ones that believe his nonsense. They eat him up on Instagram. They eat him up on TikTok, all these other sites. They eat him up. They even eat him up on Facebook under his own comments. You know what I mean? So he tries to put fear out there in you and Briana. Briana is no longer afraid of him whatsoever.
Yeah.
And it bothers him so much because he thought he had her. And she was so scared. And she probably still would have been scared. But Briana woke up one day, grew up, and snapped the hell out of it. She had some good people talking to her and mentoring her. And that's what you need. And if you need me to be your mentor,
I agree.
Sarah, I will be your mentor. He will hate me and I will be your mentor. He said she got cussed out when she got cussed out. And everybody get cussed out. Who got cussed out? Who you saying got? He tell me you got cussed out or LaTruth got? I guess he's saying that Briana got cussed out. Oh, she got more than cussed out.
Wow, the man is loony. He loony.
Yeah, only worthless individuals call their wives bitches. You know what I mean?
I know,
real
right?
Men don't call their wives bitches. Maybe this new girl you with, maybe you've learned your lesson, and maybe you won't call her a bitch.
The man need help.
He really does.
He said I filed for the divorce.
Okay, and so did I. I filed for divorce too. I'm sure y'all screen recorded my stuff. You probably know everything about me, and that's just fine. So did I. I filed for divorce too, and didn't want no divorce. So we already know the deal. I ain't want no divorce. I called bluff, and he called me on that shit.
Exactly. Somebody said, Robert, wear your wig.
His laying beside him. He said, Briana cussed me out, and I cussed her out too. Okay, Robert, come on the stage. Tell us that. On the stage. Tell us on the stage, Robert. You want? He ain't gonna get up here.
He's not.
He ain't gonna get up here. Briana cussed me out, and I cussed her out too. Well, we heard some videos where you said some very nasty. What man tell a woman to suck my D? How you know what I mean? How you tell somebody to suck your D? And that only 15-year-olds do stuff like that anyway. Grown men don't go around telling people that. He told you that too?
People don't realize he's 42, but not in mindset. Like, he's not 42 in mindset. Yeah.
Some people don't realize it. Some people don't realize it. But some people absolutely realize it. Some people don't realize it. Yeah. The people across the street, they don't realize it. You know what I mean? They think it's normal. They think that he operating that as a 42-year-old, and he absolutely is not. I turned Briana down several times.
Briana down.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
so we both don't. The reason why we mad because he don't want it is I'm like, wow.
Let me ask you this, Robert. Why do you stalk her and why do you stalk her and be in her comments? We saw you looking at her and John L. Cook the other day. You was just staring. You was all in them dang on. It say Robert is watching. Why you be watching her like that? If you filed for divorce, why you so obsessed? Why you so obsessed, Robert? Why don't you just leave the girl alone? Briana got her a real man that's gonna step up and do the right thing. He's stepping up and doing the right thing.
Yeah, Briana moved on. She ain't thinking about it.
Briana has definitely moved on. Briana has definitely moved on, and he know it. And that's what bothers him so bad, is that because she's moved on, he can't take it. He can't stand it. He said, you and Briana both act like 12-year-olds, and so does this woman who's 60 years old speaking on the panel. Well, I may sound like I'm 60, but you look like you 60. You look like you 60. And you aging, oh my God, you aging by the day.
My family said that the other day, like, he don't realize is aging him. It's all this. Yeah.
Because he stay up all night trying to figure out how he gonna get Curly to, you know. He said, I don't stalk her, watch her video. You know you lying. You know you lying. Hell, I should file a defamation on your ass for lying on my panel. Those are fake Robert Hampton page, and you know it. Oh, you's a lie. Why under your page it said you following her? You know you lying. That's under your page. Yours. Talking about that's a fake. Yeah, right. That's what you want people to believe. I bet your other people on them other side, them 300-400 people believe that bull crap. All them codependencies over there. Tell her to get him to make her sign them papers so he can marry her. Oh, you don't worry, baby. Don't worry. But we know you got a continuance, but it's all good. Say whatever you want to say to make them people believe whatever you want them to believe. It's a fake Robert page. You can get them to believe that over there.
Oh, that's what
I bet. Yeah, he just sitting there while Robert is watching.
Wow.
You mad I won't give you to no shrimp. He must be talking about you, honey, because I don't do shrimps. And listen, somebody take a screenshot of that so we can show that to the lawyer, since he wanna seem like Briana.
I know, right?
He bringing up shrimp all the time. He brings it up as a joke. So we could take that to the court and say that that's what he does. That's what he does. He stuff his pants with stuff and go in there and cook. Robert, let me ask you something. Why are you so insecure? Why are you so insecure? They said that Kevin and came back over here.
Oh, his brother
Lord
in here.
Jesus.
Yeah, Kevin.
Lord. Yeah, Kevin said I'm the first woman he ever called a B. He know that's a lie. Where's your wife? He said, where's your husband? Where's your wife? Why you worried about my husband? My husband said he don't want you. He said he don't want to be fed fruit by you. He don't want you.
I know,
you
right?
You can't have him. Nope, you can't have him.
Right.
Not at all. Nope.
Somebody said, where's your wife and baby mama, Kevin?
Seriously. And that's what Robert wanted. Let me tell you what Robert wanted. Robert wanted him and Briana to separate and still, screw in the background. and then he was gonna try to come back to her how Kevin did Jamie. He was gonna try to come back to her and try to say
exactly.
he wants 2 wives. But she tricked that ass. That's what she did, and that's what he mad at. You got played. That's what it is. You got played.
Look, Briana played.
He told her to rope, and she turned around and twisted on his ass. And it's so funny.
She dragged him.
It's funny, but it's sad because the whole internet watched him lose his family, and that's the sad part. But the funny part is he never ever thought that Briana would leave. He thought Briana wanted her marriage so bad because she got 4 kids and stuff like that. He thought she was just continue to be like, I want to make this work. I want my marriage. Nope. She flipped the script on that ass. Now he in the daytime with a flashlight. He stay up all night, can't sleep.
That's what he
can't
thought.
eat, can't think.
Oh.
She flipped the script on that ass, and he gonna be mad for life. Hurt. Just hurt. He got all the people on the other side cool though. He know I know the real truth. He know I know what's up.
Yeah, she hurt him.
She hurt him bad.
Over there.
It ain't no listen, Ciara. He got to be hurt if he talking about Briana to your mama.
Yeah, my mom just said tonight. She said, "Dang, Ciara, he always bringing that woman name."
I know. If he ain't hurt, why is he gonna call a woman that he was with 10 years and y'all been knowing each other 20 years now? Why would you bring her up to the mama?
Exactly. My mama don't understand it. She's like, why he calling me now?
He said, I've been asking for the divorce for 5 years. Well, if you've been asking for divorce, you should be happy. Y'all ain't no longer together. Why you stalking her? And why you making her why you trying to get her to take them videos down?
Wow.
You want her to take videos down, but you want people to keep making videos on the other side. Make that make sense.
I agree.
That make sense.
He's so mad he can't get Bree money.
He feel like he built Bree, and now Bree is enjoying a good life without him. Good life.
He was not with me for 10. That is a lot. That is a lot.
And here's the thing, Ciara. He has never denied that before. How he gonna come on here and deny it now? He ain't never, ever. You've been saying that y'all been together for 10 years for a long time. And he's never denied that.
Exactly. I'm not worried about that. He know and I know. So
yeah, I know he don't. He knows you know. He knows you know. He just think that. See, he can say that because he know those people on the other side will believe whatever he says. Yeah, whatever he says, they're gonna believe it. If he say he came in and you set him up with 5 guys in a room, they're gonna believe that. I'm proud of you, Ciara. Though. You want to know why? Because a narcissist normally keep people scared for a very, very long time. The fact, and I told Briana already that I'm proud of her. The fact that you girls are stepping out and saying no more. You know what I mean? No more. I'm not gonna be afraid no more. I'm not gonna be shutting up no more. This person cannot silence me no more. That actually is very, very huge. Very huge. So I'm proud of you.
Yeah. Thank you. It's a big step. Like,
yes, it is.
I'm not shutting up anymore.
He talking about, oh, my mama, I wasn't with her for 10 years. Yeah, well, if y'all was still screwing when you first met Briana, y'all was still together.
Thank you.
Y'all was still together. Whether it was whether you was, you say y'all was single, you're still bumping each other. You was together. You was together. Y'all still getting it on. You was together.
Somebody said, but you didn't even know your mama.
In his mind, he might say, y'all wasn't together. But if he's still getting the good, y'all was together. It was probably longer than 10 years.
To be honest, I don't know what I think about it.
Yep, you're gonna get child support. Give me your Cash App number. I'm gonna post it. Let's see if we can bless Ciara tonight. What's your Cash App number, Ciara?
Ciara Watkins, 87.
CIERAWATKINS 87. Ciara
Yes.
Watkins 87. So that's CIERA. Let me make sure I said it right. WAKINS. Is that it?
WATKINS. Yes.
Oh, I spelled it wrong. Okay, forget that one,
Yes.
y'all. Oh, wait a minute. Did I do it
you.
right? WATKINS 87.
No, you spelled it. You spelled it.
Is that it?
Yeah, you spelled it right.
All right. Let's bless Ciara with something. Anything you can give. $5, $10, $20, whatever. Anything you
Yes.
can give. Anything you can give. If you don't feel led, don't want to give nothing, then don't give nothing. But anything you can give, let that bell ring. Since he don't want to take care of his baby mamas, he don't want to take care of his kids, because he ain't responsible for taking care of his baby mama, but he damn sure responsible for taking care of his kids. He gonna be mad. Somebody said, I'm sending something now. Thank you, Foxy. Thank you. Oh, let me put it back up. I'm sorry.
Right.
Where did it go? Hold on. There it go, right there. Bless her. Bless Miss Ciara. I'm gonna send you something too, Ciara. Bless Miss Ciara. Do that.
Thank you. Thank you, Foxy.
He don't want to stand up and do the real father game. He'll run out of here now. He probably mad as hell. Still on here begging. Yep, she got a beg because her baby daddy said good luck.
Thank y'all.
Her baby daddy said good luck. Her baby daddy said good luck.
Guess what he said? Still on here begging.
Don't let them, if they say you still on here begging again or whatever, don't even worry about it, child. Don't even worry about it. You're going to capitalize off of this. Capitalize off of this. It's time you start getting paid.
I like it.
I have one kid in her house, and you ain't taking care of that one. And you ain't taking care of that one. I don't know if you're taking care of or not, but you ain't doing right by baby girl. You ain't doing right by baby girl. I take care of mine. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. $200, $300 here and there.
You ain't taking care of her, so
I got one baby in that house. He feel like the reason why he ain't gonna send you no money is because you probably gonna take the money using on your other kids, which you ain't even gotta explain whether you gonna do that or not. That ain't none of his business. It ain't none of his business, and none of ours either. Whatever he give you the money for, you can do whatever you want to do with it. You the one got to pay the light bill, the water bill, the gas bill, food, groceries, something to drink. So don't feel if someone says something, but he asks for cash apps all the time. Pot calling the kettle black. Exactly. He asks for stars, Snapchat, cash app, all that stuff. I pray y'all send her all y'all money so she can stop begging. Yep. Well, you know what? She gonna get some money tonight. How about that?
Exactly.
Okay, somebody said they sent you some. Check it and see if you starting to receive it. So make sure I got the right one up there. I'm only taking care of the child that I have. Okay. Well, send her $500 then, since you take care of the child you have. Send her $500 right now. Show us what you're working with. Send her $500 right now. He ain't gonna do that. He ain't gonna do that. Narcissist rage.
But he stayed posting his cash app. Thank you.
Yep.
Hold on.
Don't worry about it.
Yes, I'm getting them.
You getting them?
Thank you.
Somebody said, Ciara, do you have a Zelle? Do you have Zelle?
Everyone.
Do you have Zelle too? Somebody want to send you something via Zelle. Do you have Zelle?
Thank y'all.
Ciara, do you hear me? They probably reporting the hell out of this live. Ciara, do you have Zelle? I don't think she can hear me no more.
Sandra, I Zelle. No, I don't.
Oh, you don't have Zelle? Somebody said you need a Zelle.
Yes, I am. I don't.
Somebody want to ask you something, Ciara. They on our side. Do you want to talk to them or no?
Yes.
All right, hold on. All right, LaTanya, you want to ask Ciara something?
Yeah. Hi, Ciara.
Hey.
I love you and the Shari. I follow both of y'all pages.
Thank
But
you.
what I wanted to ask you was, I seen you do a live video one day, and the other side said I was lying about this and making it up. Did you say on your live video when you first met RH, he gave you the wrong name, and the only reason you found out his name because your oldest sister told you?
Yes, he gave me a fake name. Yeah. His name was Lauren. His name was Lauren.
Okay.
Hey, wait a minute. What was it? Hold on.
Lauren.
What was the name? Lauren?
Lauren.
Hey, from now on, y'all, we calling him Lauren. How you spell it, Ciara?
LaRon.
LaRon. Lauren. Oh my goodness. You should have never told me that.
And when he walked in, my sister said his name was what? And I said, that's Lauren. She said, that is not his name. His name is RH. I'm just gonna say RH. And I was like, what?
He said Lauren. Are you kidding me? Oh my goodness, Lauren. And I said Lauren's in the house. I said Lauren's in the house. I said LaRon. Lauren's in the house.
Yeah, he gave me a fake name.
And that other side swirled up and down. I was lying and making that up. I say no. She said that out of her own mouth on her live.
No, that happened.
Somebody said LaRon's baby mama. LaRon's baby mama.
Yeah. Yep, that actually happened.
If anybody else want to send some more cash apps, it's $Ciara Watkins 87. $Ciara Watkins 87. He said all these bitter baby mamas should start a bitter baby mother giveaway program. I'm sure all the women on here are bitter baby mothers. Okay. We eat.
Whatever, Lauren. My kids grown and gone.
Okay, LaRon. He said, that do sound like a cool name though. I like that name, LaRon. I might use that one again. You left off the word again. You did use it.
The man is crazy.
Yeah,
I said LaRon's in the house.
He used it more because Ciara asked him why did he lie to her. He said because he got in some trouble back in his past, so that's why he used that name.
Yep.
Who am I dropping the link for? Y'all, even if I drop the link, if you come up here and I notice that you from the other side, because some of y'all I know, you ain't coming on the panel. It's been a girl up here that I know she from the other side, the one that told me to shut up. If she thinks she gonna get on my panel ever in her life, she crazy.
Kevin.
That's actually funny, but that means he didn't want you. You didn't even get a real name.
Want me, but we stay together.
Yeah, I know Lexi. Hey, Lexi.
Hey,
Lexi, baby. Hey, honey. Hold on. Let me. I'm gonna put you down for a minute, Tanya. What you got, Lexi? Because I don't want too many people up here talking to Ciara at one time. I'm a manager, so tell them I'm gonna be Ciara manager.
Yeah, Ciara, don't be scared of that man, honey. Get your money. You go back to court. You do what you supposed to do to try to get some money for your baby. Because the truth ain't running nothing over here. And we gonna shut him down.
I'm not backing down from him.
LaRon. LaRon's in the house. He said, "Y'all believe everything
making a fool of himself, and it's sad. But that's gonna be his way of exposing himself."
Listen, this is what he said, y'all. He said, "Where's the proof? Play the recordings, please, so you can go around." So you can go back and say that they've been modified, edited, chopped, and screwed. Yeah, right. Hey, the recordings. Yeah. Unfortunately, Ciara probably didn't know to record you. She was young. But Briana was smart enough to record some of that bull crap she went through.
Yeah, Briana was smarter than me. I didn't know all that stuff.
You were younger. Don't blame yourself. You was much younger. When I was young, I ain't know nothing either.
Yeah.
Look at he said, you took my kindness for advantage, head ass. Look at him, y'all.
He's such a weirdo. Like, he's weird.
He is.
That's what I have always thought. I've always thought Kevin was weird. Always.
These guys are weird, y'all.
Yeah. He give off a weird vibe.
Y'all about to be paying all her bills. I have one kid with her, but all y'all know about is just Ciara. So, what is your point? What's your point?
What's your point?
What's your point? So what? We ain't ask her about any of her other kids.
We ain't asked about none of her other kids.
So didn't. We ain't asked.
Yeah, we want to smoke tonight. What's up, LaTruth? Because I'm sick of him.
I won't say they modified at all. Look, he said, I won't say they modified at all.
I'm so sick of him, and that's all he think about is $1.
Well, but Ciara gonna start making money off that joke.
I promise you it's not.
Kevin, they said, Kevin, go attend to your wife.
I always thought you was weird looking.
A wife and a baby mama.
Nate, you don't know nothing now, and you old. Yep, I'm old, but you look old. I'm old, but you look old.
He stressed.
Yeah, I agree.
He looks stressed.
Yeah. Look, T said, men are really over here arguing with women. Are those really their pages? I'm shocked. Yes, that's their pages, girl.
Yeah,
that is them, honey. That's what they do.
That's what we do. We poke the bear and we want smoke.
And it's just, I'm sorry, but my husband is quite opposite of this. He said all smart people are weird to y'all. Yeah. Okay.
All y'all talking about is dollars.
We weird, but you over here.
Hey, Ciara. Hey, Ciara. This is Cassie. Hey, Ciara. Do you have any other form of payment other than Cash App?
I have Venmo and I have PayPal. Yeah.
Okay, so can you send your PayPal information to Amora? I want to send you something for the Sharia.
Yes, I can.
Send it to my inbox on one of my pages, Ciara.
Okay, I can do that.
And hey, Cassie.
Yo.
Send me your info right now. Send me a message. So when she send me the message, I'll just forward it to you.
Okay.
If anybody else want to bless Ciara tonight, this ain't about what she gonna do with the money. We don't give a shit. If you want to bless Ciara, please let me know. If you want to bless Ciara, please let me know. Ciara reached out like a responsible parent should and asked, can we properly co-parent our child? This man gave her a smart mouth, basically said, if you go in there and take back all the things that you ever said, I will be a father to my daughter. But if not, then oh well, good luck.
Basically, yeah. That's basically what he said.
Hey, Ciara, I want to ask you a personal question. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Did RH ever abuse you in any type of way, whether it was physical, mental, verbal?
Yes, he used to whip me with belts. He threw a plate in my face. He used to drag me across the carpet. He stomped me with boots. He pulled a gun out on me in front of my oldest daughter. It's a lot of things, and just emotional and verbal abuse just all around. And this was at a young age. Like, really, I really never got over it, because like the mental and the emotional always stuck with me, and I always believed what he said. So even at this age, it was still like I always remember what he said. Like, you would never be nobody. Nobody ain't gonna want you. Like,
so what would be the reason that he did those things?
To be honest, I don't know, because it didn't happen until he moved me to Georgia with him. All this stuff didn't happen until I graduated high school and I moved down there with him. It started I was away from my family and everything, so I don't know the reason.
When he hit you with belts, did he actually used to talk to you while he was whooping you? Like what? Like
he used to tell me that I need to quit talking back, that I need to listen to him. I remember when he started whooping me with belts is when I found out I was pregnant with Ciara. I remember I was holding my stomach one day and I was telling him stop, and I turned like away from him so he could just hit my back instead of hitting me in my stomach. And I said, Robert, stop, I'm pregnant, stop. And he was like, if you just effing listen to me, you keep talking back. And I'm like, I'm not your child. Like, I'm grown.
Was he hitting you hard?
Yes, he used to leave. I used to have marks on my shoulders, my thighs. I remember I used to go up to my family in North Carolina and visit them. And I used to wear long sleeve shirts, pants, everything. And they'd be like, it's in the summertime, right? And they said, Ciara, you're not hot. I'm like, no, I'm fine. But I was trying to cover up bruises.
That man literally used to take a belt and hit you?
Yeah, he used to take a belt.
Oh my God. How degrading is that?
And I remember on my thigh one time, he hit me repeatedly in the same spot so many times that it left a big old bruise on my thigh. It took like literally like a whole month for it to heal. Like it used to hurt.
This joker is laughing, saying you sound like you're talking about your dad.
And he pisses me off when he always throw up why I never got charged, because they were scared of your punk ass. That's why.
Tell him, Cassie.
My dad had
I like you and don't even know you.
Yeah, my dad.
They were scared of your punk ass. It's so easy for him to say, "Oh, why I never got a domestic violence charge on me?" Because they were scared of you and they were younger than you. You old as fuck. And my husband wished he could meet your ass.
Yeah.
Be careful, Cassie. Trail lightly. I like you, but you know what they're trying to do. But so let me ask you a little bit more about this belt. When and okay, I just dropped the link. So when he hit you with the belt the first time, did he say, I'm sorry, I'll never do it again? Like what came out of that?
No, it just kept on happening and happening. Like I was scared to speak around him. I had to watch what I had to say around him. I couldn't talk back to him. Like he never apologized for doing it. He just kept on doing it. Like I actually was just scared of him. And like one time I just got tired of it and I just went back to North Carolina. I just got tired of it all, to be honest. And
did your mother know he whooped you?
He didn't. The first person I talked to, because my sister's not here no more, she was the first person I told, and that was a couple months after I moved back. And she was so angry. She was like, because she came down and visit me one time, and she was like, "See," that's what she used to call me. "See, I knew something was wrong." She said, because when you was around him, you felt like you couldn't talk like you wanted to talk. Like she said, "I knew something was up, but I knew you weren't being truthful with me." And I told her that's what was going on in the household. So she was the first person I told, was my sister. My mom didn't know about it.
This man used to whoop you with belts. Like that's just, oh my God! It's just sickening, because that's a whole nother level of abuse. You understand what I'm saying? To hit someone with a belt and you grown, you're not no child.
Exactly. And I remember one time I fixed him something to eat, and I was asking him, is the food okay? Because I was young. I was just turned 18, so I never been out on my own. I'm just now living with a man. So, everything is new to me. So right. I was like, "Is the food good?" He was like, "Yes, okay." I'm like, "No, be serious with me. Is the food just good?" He was like, "Nah, the chicken tenders, I think it was chicken tenders I cooked that day, they're a little hard." I'm like, "Okay, I can remake it." So I'm in the kitchen, he come in there, and we got in an argument about something. Oh, I know what we got in an argument about, him cheating. So I was telling him, like, "Who was this girl texting you?" And we was getting in an argument, and I was talking back to him. At that time, that's what he considered talking back to him. And he was like, the plate was sitting on the counter, and he picked up the plate and he slammed it in my face. So ketchup was on the plate, everything. And I think it hurt more my feelings than physically. And I ran to the bathroom, and he was trying to open the bathroom, like, open the door. I was like, "Just leave me alone. Like, I want to go back to North Carolina. Like, I just want to go back home." And he was telling me to open the door. I would never open the door. So, like.
Did you find yourself running from him sometime?
Yes, I remember one time we got into it. I think the neighbors heard her because I told them that it got to the point, I'm getting emotional talking about it, got to the point that I didn't even want to live no more. And I told them that I didn't want to be here. And I guess the neighbors heard it and the police was called. And he told me before he opened the door to the police, he was like, tell them this, fix your face, quit crying. So I had to like dry my face, get myself together, and you better tell the police is this, stuff like that. So that's why
you need to tell your story a little bit more. Listen, you're keeping a lot in, and baby girl, you went through a lot. Do you hear me?
Yeah.
You went through a lot. You really went through a lot. A man taking a belt and beating you and throwing a plate in, smashing a plate in your face.
Yeah.
And he probably never apologized for any of it, huh?
No, none of it. None of it.
What was his excuse though? Like, just because you didn't listen to him?
That I didn't listen to him, and that he considered in his eyes a woman shouldn't talk back to a man. That's just how.
What does he consider talking back though?
Like saying something smart or like expressing your opinion to him. He think a woman should be mute. Like they shouldn't.
Him and his brother both think that.
Exactly. And it's like, I'm not your robot. Like, I have feelings. I can express myself the way you can't express yourself. Women shouldn't be viewed as that. Like,
Ciara, I am so sorry. You know, you know, I'm gonna tell you something.
Yeah.
I appreciate you coming on here because, you know, I used to say things like, oh, she don't get it. She gonna let that man run all over her. But I'm feeling you tonight. I'm feeling you because you're not that slow person. Everybody say, oh, Ciara's slow. Ciara's slow. You may have took a lot of crap from him, but girl, you are telling your story and you need to continue telling your story.
Yeah. Thank you.
You need to continue telling your story. Don't let this man, his family, his brother, his sister, any of them scare you.
Mm-hmm.
This is crazy. Beat somebody with a belt because they talk back. And exactly. I'm assuming did that happen to him? Did he share with you how his grandmother or grandfather raised him? Like, that had to have happened to him.
Yeah, he have told me before that his grandmother used to beat him and stuff like that. So his family, his brother and his sister, they think that's normal to beat people. Like, it's a difference between disciplining somebody and beating somebody. I don't think people get that. Like,
but you don't discipline your spouse.
Exactly. Well, that's how he views stuff. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's your equal. You supposed to become one.
Exactly. That's how I thought. That's how I view stuff. But that's not how he views stuff. He's set back in the 1960s and 50s. Like, he's very old-timey when it comes to like how a spouse should be acting and stuff like that. Like,
that is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
That is really, really crazy.
So what Briana have said before, when she finally told me and what happened to her, I believed everything because I was trying to warn her one time, but you know, she's gonna believe, you know, her husband and stuff like that. She had to go through it herself, but I hate she had to actually go through it. You know what I'm saying? So
when you tried to warn her, what did you tell Briana?
What I went through, and I guess she wasn't believing me at the time and thinking I wanted Robert and stuff like that. No, I'm trying to like prevent this from happening to you.
Yes, moderators, do not remove his response. Do not remove the brother or his response. If you can hear me. Oh, they said he deleted what he said. Oh. They saying that he's deleting it. He's deleting it, y'all. But so you told Briana what was going on, and you know what, and Ciara, you have to admit she was young too. So I can
Exactly.
understand why she wouldn't believe it, because you know, you young and you think, oh, that ex won't you. We always think the ex won't the man until you get older, and then you ain't worrying about that no more. But yeah, you think that you think the ex want the man, and that's probably what she thought, especially if she knew. Well, did she know that y'all was still having sex when y'all first? Did you tell her that y'all was still having sex?
No, she didn't know nothing about that. No.
You never even, you know how sometimes we try to throw it in your face, like he was with me last night. You never said that to her?
No.
Oh wow, I would have. No, I'm just kidding.
No.
I would have been like, that's why he was at my house last night. You know what I mean?
No,
at that age, I wouldn't do that mess.
I mean,
now,
he just had her thinking like, oh, my baby mama still want me. You know, he had her thinking that. Like, no, that wasn't the case.
Yeah, I'm sure he's told a lot of. I mean, I'm sure he tell the girls that he's with now, the multiple females that he's going out with. I'm sure he's telling them that Briana still wants him as well.
He probably is. I wouldn't put it past him.
Yeah, definitely. Wow. Beat somebody with a belt. You got to be freaking kidding me.
Yeah. Yeah.
You got to be kidding me. And let me tell you something. Don't you worry about what them other people say, you know, say, oh, you just changed the story, this, that, and the other, whatever. We don't freaking care. Don't worry about that whatsoever. Do you hear me? Whatsoever. You tell your story. You stop. Don't let these people get you to the point where it just shut you down and you don't say anything. And if they say, why it took you this long to say it? Because it freaking took you this long to say it.
Exactly. Like, before, like, a lot of stuff, the reason why I didn't come out before a lot of times is because, like, he used to trigger me. Like, I'll be honest, I used to be scared of Robert at times. Like, certain stuff I used to be, like, hesitant to say around him because he'll say something to me, or I thought he would say something to me. So I never really spoke up. I just shut up. Like, but I'm older now, so he can't shut me up no more.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, somebody asked a question. They said, can you repeat what she said, Ciara said about watching Bree page? What? Did you say something about Ciara said he'd be watching Briana's page? I guess when he went to go visit her.
Oh yeah, she had spoke to me when she her dad came and got her. Was it about 2-3 months ago? I can't remember exactly, when he came up here last time to get her. And she said, Mama, the whole time Daddy was in the car, he was talking about Briana and Ja, like, the whole time. And she said, I told him, Daddy, I'm not being disrespectful, but I don't want to hear that. Why you don't want to hear it? He asked her, why you don't want to hear it? She said, I don't want to hear it, but I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah. 15 years old. Like, why?
She said he was talking about Briana the whole time. I said, for what? Like,
because Briana hurt his poor little heart. See what he did to you, Ciara. I'm not gonna say what he did to you, not the beating type stuff, but he hurt you, and she turned around and hurt him. He hurt her too, but she didn't hurt that heart. You understand what I'm saying? She didn't hurt that heart. Because he won't breathe. He really won't breathe. That man he miserable without Bree. He want people to think that he's happy, nothing wrong with him. That man is miserable. Do you hear me?
And I always say this, and my mom repeated that. She said, to be honest, if you look at it, Ciara, Briana was his karma. He don't realize that, but she actually drugged him.
Briana was his karma. Wow.
Yeah.
Yep. That's crazy.
Because she hurt him where it was the hurt the most was the heart, like you said. That's where she hurt him at.
Because he feel like he built her up and this, that, and the other, and he probably was bragging to people like, man, we about to be millionaires, we make this, we make that, we can buy anything we want. He probably feel like, oh, I made it, and now the rug got snatched right up underneath his feet. I ain't gonna lie, hell, if I was Robert, I'd be hurt too. Shit. If you think about it.
I know, right?
I'll be hurt too. I ain't even gonna lie. I would be hurt. I would be balled up with a pillow, man. I'm telling you. I would be hurt, especially if I had all these people thinking I was a certain way. And then all of a sudden I got exposed for who I really am. Yeah, I'd be hurt.
Exactly.
I would definitely be hurt.
Yeah, she hurt him where it was the most, the heart. And to be honest, he deserved it, to be honest.
Yeah, because you know what? Only you can't act a certain way and treat a person a certain way and expect you to get away with it forever. Do you understand what I'm saying?
I agree.
You know, and you would think that Kevin would know that, being, you know, he used to be a pastor, but you would think that he would understand that a person, you can't get away with that forever. Come on now. You can't get away with that forever. And the fact that he co-signed, let me ask you something. Did Kevin know that his brother used to beat you?
No. To be honest, I never, Kevin don't know me and I don't know Kevin.
Have you ever met Kevin?
I have met him, but I spoke to Kevin one time. Kevin don't know nothing about me unless what his brother have told him about me. That's it.
Yeah, he don't know Briana that much either. Yeah. I mean, he canceled them like 3 or 4 times, but Kevin didn't come around. Robert thought Kevin wanted his wife. You know what I mean? So he didn't let him come around that much. But now all of a sudden
Kevin do want Briana.
You think Kevin wants Briana?
Yeah, he want her to be his third.
Oh wow. I heard he didn't have enough money to take care of the 2 he have. I mean, I don't know though. I'm just saying. I mean, you think that's what it is? He wants some of that money too. He think that Briana money can take care of all of them. Maybe he got that baby on the way. I mean, that's gonna be a big bill.
That's why I said that's a lot in itself. A baby added.
Yeah, I think he looking for Briana to say something because that lawyer don't have enough evidence, so he don't have enough evidence to give to the lawyer, should I say? So he trying to. But have you noticed though that Briana just been living and enjoying her family, her dad, her children, her new love, and they just been so happy, and it looks so good on her.
As she should, and you could tell, I haven't told Briana this, but you could tell it's genuine. Her happiness is genuine.
It's very not genuine. Definitely not forced.
It's not forced or anything. You could tell she's very happy.
Right, very, very happy. And I think that's what make the women, the other women, and Kevin and Robert matter because she's genuinely happy.
Yeah. I agree.
Yeah. She's came out and told us about what, Deshaun has done to her. But Deshaun, even despite what he did, he has come to her and apologized and made it right. You know what I mean? He's a man who took up this responsibility. I think a man that can stand up to his responsibility and say, I was wrong. I was wrong. I was wrong. I was wrong. That's a man. Those that cannot stand up and they make excuses and say, oh, I did it because you did this. I did it because you did this. Real men don't blame it on you. They are the leader in the family. They supposed to take the weight. He don't want to take no weight. He's like, nope, you did it. You did it. You did it. Just like Kevin. Kevin come over here cussing, fussing, telling me to get my weak ass husband up here and all that bullshit. And then gonna tell me, die, bitch. Or whatever. Anyway, we ain't gonna talk about him, make him relevant. He must be real mad because his page demonetizing. He probably trying to figure out how he gonna pay for that next.
Is that what happened?
Who knows? You know what I mean? Who knows?
When he said, when women call you gay, you're winning.
I guess. I don't know. I mean, I guess if that's what he think. I just know real men don't act like him nor his brother.
I agree with you on that.
Real men just don't act like that. They just don't act like that. But you know what, Ciara, you made it out without, you know what I mean, him unaliving you, because some women don't make it out. But
you're right. But
absolutely do not ever feel that you can be silenced. You live in America. You hear me? No one can silence you from telling your story. And you know what? You need to be compensated for the hell that you went through. So starting tomorrow, Don't let them run you off of your lives. Don't let their comments and stuff, no matter, you just tonight pray to God to get some tough skin and get on your lives in front of your 11,000 followers and make your money. If they don't want you to make money, then let them unfollow you and get off your page. As long as they on your page, stalking you, harassing you, doing whatever they doing to you, make money.
Right. I agree.
Take lemons and make lemonade.
LaRon,
don't worry about nobody telling you about no cease and desist. He think that he can try to silence you and Briana. And the thing about it is, if you were telling a lie, he would sue you for defamation. He know you're not lying. He knows you're not lying.
That's why he haven't came for me.
He can't, and that's why he ain't he ain't came for Briana, because he know Briana is telling the truth as well.
Yes.
Yeah, he definitely don't want the truth out. He tried to tell her in a parenting app, have your people delete those messages with my voice on it. What? He definitely don't want that out. Yeah, but at the same time, his brother's running on their page over there saying, don't stop, get it. Don't stop, get it. Like, what?
Right.
He over there saying, hey, y'all doing a good job. I know only 3,000 or 4,000 people is watching y'all, but y'all doing a good job. Keep talking to these 3,000 or 4,000 people until they blue in the face.
What?
But continue to tell your truth, Ciara. And anytime you want to just talk about, because you know, over here, I don't know if you know, Ciara, but on Monday and Wednesday, we have discussions about childhood traumas. And Tuesday and Thursday, we have discussion about relationship traumas. Toxic relationships. So anytime you want to come over and talk about it, because sometimes we forget things, we leave things out. Anytime you want to come over and just talk about it, and this for the other baby daddy too, because I know you had some hard times with your other baby dad too. So if you want to come and talk about your relationship issues, problems, the toxic traumas, or anything, you have a platform to come and speak your truth.
Okay.
And as you can see, they may come over here and say stuff in the comments, but whatever they say, it don't mean a doggone thing. We're going to talk smack right back to them until they run their scary butts up out of here, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Thank you so much. Let me ask, do anybody else have any questions for Ciara that's on the panel? Lexi, Cassie?
No, Ciara, you just stay strong, baby, and just stand in your truth.
I am.
It's gonna work out for you.
Thank you for having me on. Thank you, more.
You're so welcome, Ciara.
Good night, everybody.
Okay. Good night,
Ciara.
Bye.
Thank you.
You too. Bye.
You guys just listened to an interview with LaTruth's first baby mama. This lady came out and told her experience with this man, what he did to her when they were together. This lady said that this man whooped her with a belt because it was times that she would talk back or not comply or, say something that he didn't like. Stumped her with his boots, threw a plate in her face. This man abused this young lady, and no one, where's the outcry? No one is talking about it. No one is saying anything about that. Matter of fact, you know what they did? They called her a liar. Yeah, those that want to protect this man called her a liar. Her story has never changed. She told her story while her abuser was in the chat mocking her. He was down below, putting all type of emojis and all type of smart comments in the chat as she was telling her story. Her story has never changed. She has never taken anything back. Ciara, LaTruth's first baby mama, said that this man beat her with a belt, stomped her with his boots, threw a plate in her face, and when the police came, threatened her. Where's the outcry? There is none. You want to know why? Because there's women out there protecting this abuser. They're protecting this man. They are protecting this man. But yet they want to still go after Briana because Briana did the ultimate wrong. She came out and told some things that was happening in her home. She was not supposed to tell. She was supposed to continue to live through it, just like Ciara. A lot of these women out here don't want nobody to tell what's going on in their relationship. They want to focus on her new relationship now because she did come out and speak of that as well. But where's the outcry about Ciara? No one is talking about Ciara. You want to know why they're not talking about Ciara? Because Robert is not harassing Ciara over the things that Ciara has come out here and said. He's not harassing her. He's only harassing the second baby mama, Briana, Momo's mom. Why? Because Briana got away. Briana came with the bag and she took the bag. He's mad about the bag, walked away. And she's in another relationship and they don't like it. They don't like it. Ciara came out here and said this man beat her with the belt and stomped on her with his boots. And where's the outcry? Anyway, you guys, thank y'all for listening. This is a throwback interview from way over a year ago. And this young lady has not changed her story, not one time, about what LaTruth did to her. Make sure you like, subscribe, share this video. Leave your comments below. But make sure you share this video. Share this video. Share this video. Until next time, I'm out.